Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Atomic Garage. My name is Adam. I'm standing back in front of, if you guys saw my last video, the last video URL will be in the bottom of this video here. But now we're going to reveal the engine that is in this car. Now a little bit of background is before, this is a 1984 Buick LeSabre, and the engine that I took out of it was this one right here. This is an old Oldsmobile 307. These engines really aren't fast. They really aren't strong. I mean, really, they're not good for boost. They're not good for anything. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I mean, anyone that says that they want to make a 307 go fast, they don't know how much money is going to be involved, and they're still not going to be satisfied with the subpar performance. But that's why I went on Facebook and I found a guy that had a Pontiac 400 engine. He had it for 300 bucks complete, minus the quadrijet carburetor that's on it. So that's what we had. We used that engine and I went through it and rebuilt it. The crankshaft needed to be reworked, and I took it over to a machine shop, which became a horror story, quite honestly. They took too long and I believe they overcharged me, but as long as it's quality work, I guess we'll just learn to live with it. But anyway, this is the engine right here, and I'm gonna pull the tarp back because I still have to drop it in. And since this Pontiac 400 did not come in this car, you know you have to do motor mount work, things like that and stuff. But here we go. All right, look at that. That is awesome, isn't it? Now, first and foremost, you can see this engine more you can see anything else. And is it period specific? Correct? No, it is not at all. And you know, the purists will probably hang me for it, but what I wanted was an engine that would stick out and that would pop. In order for me to have big tires and this big lift and everything else that I talked about in my last video, you have got to have an engine that is ready for the work. And this is a true torque monster. But just take 1 second and look at that beautiful paint job. Look at the flakes that's in here. And really the paint, it only came from any of the parts stores. It was just a regular gold. And then I went to Walmart because I actually want some sparkles and wanted to glisten a tad bit. And that looks awesome. So first we have a new remanufactured water pump. We have a Lunati camshaft, and I will get the cam card and be able to read off those cam specs. It's got a new fuel pump and some things I didn't put on the front of this engine for the simple fact that I wanted to get it mocked up and put in first, and then after that we'd go from there. It also has 6X Pontiac heads, and what I had to do was, since the compression is so low, it's one of those smog engines, I had to shave about 65 thousandths of an inch off of the heads to bring my compression ratio up roughly to about a 8.4, 8.5, which is a whole lot better, and it will definitely wake up that camshaft that I'll give you the description and stuff like that on. So really, this is just a rebuilt engine. I dingle ball honed the cylinders. The pistons were gorgeous. Put new rings in it, which God knows takes forever. New bearings, new oil pump, all new stuff like that. So soon we'll get everything mocked up to go with that 200 R4 that's behind it, which should last a little bit just until it's time to rebuild it. Alright guys, so now you have seen the project car again and the engine that's inside of it, which is a Pontiac 400. Now there was Pontiac did not make a big block or a small block. It was just what the engine was. So it was a 400 cubic inch displacement. Now, along to go with that engine, and was a mild build, I told you earlier that it had a Lunati camshaft. Now I've got the cam card here, and I'll read what those specs are. Now it's a 220 intake, 227 exhaust on 50,000 flat tappet lift. So that's not too bad, and it's pretty decent for just a street car, heavy car. It's going to operate in lower RPM range, and the lobe separation is a 112. And part number, if you guys have a Pontiac 400, is 105 10702. That's the part number for that engine and that camshaft. But anyway, the supporting parts that go along with that is a HEI distributor, as you see right here. It's got the ignition coil inside of the cap. I personally like that style, so I don't have to have an external coil. To go along with that is a Street Demon carburetor. This is the 750 model. I was on a couple forums on Facebook, and there's a few guys that use the 650, but they said they had problems with not getting enough fuel, and I didn't want to have that problem. So we went with the 750, and we're going to try it out shortly. A couple other things is a little push-in breather for the valve covers, and I'm not using the old valve covers. I bought some chrome valve covers, and I think that chrome would really go good with that sparkling gold engine. Of course, we got new spark plug wires and some NGK spark plugs. They'll be gapped the proper specs. We've got a chrome intake cleaner, a couple other chrome little dress-up kits, some valve cover tabs to hold those down, things like that. And as you see, I don't have any headers. I'm reusing the stock exhaust manifolds. Now, the reason why I'm using these stock exhaust manifold is because I didn't know how much room I truly have for some headers. Now, if I wanted to go and get some Ram Air headers and stuff, which are ungodly expensive. When I checked on eBay, there's something like $350, which is kind of high. And then when you go aftermarket, you go even higher in that price range. I'm not ready for that yet, though it will rob me of horsepower and some torque. That'll be a future mod that we'll do, and of course we'll have a video for it. But anyway, these are the parts that I have for supporting that engine once we get everything going. And shortly, hopefully within a few days, I can have a buddy and help me drop that engine in and line everything up, then take it back out and make sure my motor mounts are secure, and then we go from there. Okay, guys? So thank you again for watching the channel. If you did like the video, please like, subscribe, share, and comment if there's certain things. If you're asking, okay, why did I pick that camshaft, or whatever the case may be. So thanks again for watching, guys. Peace.